Perfect Turd Podcast episode. What episode is this? 53.
50. Yes, it's 53. Yes.
Episode 53. This one came onto your radar, so we decided to do it, you know?
Well, it's Psycho Ape. That's
Psycho
the name of the
Ape.
movie. It's directed by Addison Bennick. Shout out to him on Twitter. He was looking for reviewers, so I was like, hey, we have an awesome podcast where we talk about B movies, and here we are talking about Psycho Ape.
Psycho Ape. You know,
Yes.
There's people amongst us that see the world differently, Mar. And
Man.
I think this movie's proof of that. This is a very interesting movie to watch.
I would say this is an avant garde horror comedy.
That's a good
me.
way of putting it.
Because it's artistic and it's comical at the same time, but it has horror elements in it.
Yeah.
And it was not what I was expecting. I thought it was just going to be an ape just killing people.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
It's more than that. Yes.
Yeah.
So
The basic rundown is a slumber party with teenage girls. One girl in particular, she loves apes.
loves Jane Goodall love apes.
Yeah,
Like that
she,
far.
She wants
Yes.
to be the next teenage Jane Goodall. Anyways, a psycho ape, comes and kills all of her friends, but leaves her alive. Flash forwards 25 years later, she still looks the same. So
Yes.
good genes.
Yes.
The psycho ape is still out and about, killing and stuff.
Living his life.
Living his life, and then they become like almost like a Bonnie and Clyde. And then if there's a doctor who's Dr. Zoomis instead of Loomis,
Yes.
which was kind of funny. He's trying to catch the psycho ape.
Mm-hmm.
It flash forwards another 25 years. They
Yes.
all still look the same.
Good
And
genes all around. Yes.
you get a good ape movie tribute ending, let's say.
Yes. This movie, because the comedy comes in, like the ape doesn't maul people.
Yeah.
He always has bananas and like chops off limbs,
Yeah.
shoves them into people's. That part was funny
That
to
was
me.
funny. Yeah.
And it was just like, because I didn't expect that, and I think they're just because I'm gonna reference again. Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving, they played up the turkey. In this
Yeah.
one, they played up the ape a lot.
Yeah.
Killing everybody with bananas, walking. There's a bunch of ape references and everything like that. It was very funny. They even make fun of like it is like a guy in an actual suit.
Yeah, that's the funny part about it. It's like the worst ape suit. It doesn't look real at all.
They're playing it up and everything.
It was funded, I think, through Kickstarter. I think they made the whole thing with $7,000.
Oh, okay.
Something
Yeah.
like this. So they went super lo-fi, and that's the joke of it. Like, they even say it in the movie, like, we can't make this look good. So
They
yeah.
had the low budget film news, which was funny, like little segments when they would report on the ape.
Yeah.
And there was the two hosts that would just talk shit about like what's going on. That was the funny part of it, and I like that part.
Yeah, that part was good. It almost had it like made to look like it was shot on like a VHS camcorder look to
Yes.
it, right?
Yeah, that's part of the humor that they're making fun of, because sometimes you see like the lines and stuff like that and all that kind of stuff. So yes,
It's gory, but it's like computer graphic, like really bad.
Yes.
So, you know what I mean?
they know what they're doing.
Right.
Like every time that the monkey took a banana and cut off a limb, I was cracking up. I don't know why that's so funny to me, because I guess because it's a banana, like how can you cut? But that,
Right.
and then like the splatter, the digital splatter when they rammed
Yeah.
the banana, it was always the banana.
And it was always like the same prop arm or prop foot, like the one you get at the bargain bin at Walmart during Halloween time and stuff.
Yes.
Type of stuff.
They played up the low budget and the ape all through this movie.
Yeah, premise that they even set up with the girl being in love with apes
Yes.
was so ridiculous. I was like,
That was funny. Everybody's like, what the fuck?
Are you talking about apes again?
That was funny.
Right off the bat, I was just like, oh boy, we're
She
in
just
for a
wants
ride
to
here.
be the teen Jane Goodall. That's her dream.
That's
what
it.
She would love to do.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
mentioned the avant garde aspect of it. There is that like psychedelic kind of cut scenes and and the stuff like that. So,
but I couldn't stop watching it because I was like, what are they gonna do next with this banana and monkey or ape? I'm sorry, I want to be honest, so or correct. But yeah, like that's what it is. It's like it doesn't follow like a structure. It's just pieces of like the same concept over, and then the psychedelics, and then how it was shot, all that stuff.
We do see a lot of movies that have low budgets.
Yeah.
And then they try to do too much with the budget. They're trying to make Avengers when they only have $10,000. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And the end result is this weird garbage. With this movie, they were like, okay, we don't have a lot of money. We'll just use that to our advantage and just make this wild and crazy thing. So I do appreciate that. I like that about it.
Yeah, I liked it. So
yeah. What would you rate it?
I would give it a 4. This is a movie where you just put it on and you're just like, what's the next thing with the ape and the banana? Like, it's just that crazy. So it's one of those movies where you're like, what did they just do with the banana? So I gave it a 4. Yeah. What do you think?
Okay. If you can sit down knowing what you're getting into,
that's a part of it too. Yeah.
I would say I agree. I would say it's a 4 out of 5 because it's for fun factor. That's what this is about. I don't do drugs. If I did drugs, I think I would like this even more.
Because psychedelics would really just bloom. And all that stuff.
While I was watching it, I was considering it. I was like, maybe this should be when I start, but I don't know. But
yes,
it's one of those things where you watch it and you have to tell someone about it. I saw this crazy movie.
Did you see Psycho Ape?
Did you see? And then so it's wild and crazy, you know.
I agree. Yeah, it's wild and crazy. Check it out. Addison Bennick. So yeah, he reached out on Twitter and we reviewed it. So
it is available on Amazon Prime for $1.99. So
$2. Go watch it.
That wraps this one up. Psycho Ape.
Psycho Ape.
Yes. I wish I had a banana right now. I'd hold it up. Instead, I'll just say peace.
Deuces.